get this one started. And we're underway in Atlanta. Evans now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Track 60. Go.
Throwing off the play fake here. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That one's complete, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Roll, roll, roll.
They're running the option, short side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
2nd and 13. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A pickup there of 39. And now they have a 1st and goal.
Come on, set. 70 range, set, trap 60. Check go.
Here's Robinson. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Touchdown, Atlanta! He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here's 2nd and 2. His first throw is an interception. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Trying again after the pick, McCarthy. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Complete out to the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Complete out to the right. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings reach pay dirt for the first time this game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Carter on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Alert! Set!
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here we go, here we go!
3rd and long for him here. Taking a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And it's going to be Vikings football. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Lone back gets the handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. On play action now, McCarthy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Let's go!
First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Offense up to the line fast.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Fryermuth there to bring it in. He's contained at the line for no gain. Dallas Turner there to bring him down.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Warrior 70.
Pass play coming here. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
He's got this at the 27. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of 1. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's trying to push the field. inside the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
First down, Vikings.
Working inside the red zone. Hauled in left side. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie things up at 14. Bass now to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight, 60 Maverick, 18 Pioneer. Ready?
They'll come out throwing. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the 32. Finds his target, Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Panther 11. Ready?
Pass play on first and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So that brings up second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Panthers tracking 60. Ready?
Here he is on third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up fourth and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be their football. They're out and set, first and 10.
18 left, 70 Lions.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Sending a receiver left. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15. They'll take 6 on the play. Now they'll face second and 14.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Offense to the line for second down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And this one's going to come to a stop down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Looking to the air here. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, oh, he just couldn't quite hang on.
3rd down from the gun. Got it, man. Robinson has it. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Falcons calling the field goal team's number this time. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Returning it from the 4. Returns looking good so far. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He lets one fly deep downfield, and they pick him off again. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 79 Bronco. Go.
Robinson on the inside give. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. So a crazy first half has finally reached the 2-minute warning. The Falcons need some big yards in a hurry. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Set it.
From the 31. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 49-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Slot man in motion left. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that 1st down, and he went and got it.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he drives it up past the 45. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They've got a man in motion. From the 46. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. McCarthy to throw it. Has his man. It's Addison. It's inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain, turn it into an explosive play.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense in the hurry up here. He gets another shot here. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11.
Falcons 24. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Evans now to return. Returns looking good so far. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe All this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Dropping back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 36. On the move, headed right. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
The drive picks up here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to the well again. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Putting a receiver in motion. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
79 Broncos.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. I think it's safe to say, Brock, this defense isn't just trying to defend a lead. They are trying to eliminate all doubt. And to that end, a big play to take that interception back for 6.
I think it's very easy for fans to see when an offense goes dormant and conservative and plays it safe. But defenses fight the same challenge, Cade, and kudos to that defensive coordinator. Don't be reckless, but this defense has earned the right to be aggressive.
Falcons 24. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders or offensive guys have bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Back-to-back carries here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming. Another carry for him. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. They give it to him again. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Here's McCarthy to throw. Setting up the screen. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Well, I think they would have been happy just getting a new set of downs, Brock. Instead, he hits a home run.
And you know this, Kate. I love run plays on this down and distance because you usually get man-to-man. And what happens with man-to-man, those guys turn their backs. And if you get a lane, you get a shot, big plays can follow.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's Carter on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Man in motion here. From the 37. Finds the in route complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. Still sticking with the passing game. And they pick him off again! And the Vikings take over on his 5th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. The give now out of the shotgun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Vikings nearing their 6th win this season. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And the Falcons will take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw intended for Drake London. And now it's 2nd down. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Ready?
He's dropping back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3-and-out.
Yeah, kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going, but that forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
Go!
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing it again here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. A bit of desperation on this deep. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And the Falcons will have a 1st. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. To throw it on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Diving forward, and he makes the catch. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent.
And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. He fields it from the 8. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this was the type of